I don't need to tell you how difficult or frustrating it can be when you can't find the right words to use in a sentence. You're having a conversation with friends and you just cannot find the right way to express what you're trying to say. One of the hardest things about speaking a second or third or even fourth language is taking your language skills from that intermediate, upper intermediate to advanced level. This can be for many reasons, but often it's because you're having daily conversations that are quite repetitive, they're not challenging, you're using the same vocabulary again and again and again, so it is difficult to take that next step. So in today's video, I want to give you more advanced ways that you can express that you like something or are interested in something. How you can respond to someone in a conversation in a positive way that's maybe of a more advanced level or just adds more vocabulary to your active vocabulary list so you don't feel caught out next time you're having a conversation and cannot find the right way to express yourself. Hi, my name is Catherine and I'm a business English teacher. I work with intermediate to advanced level students. I definitely recommend subscribing and checking out all of the videos on my channel. After this video, you will be able to express your feelings in a variety of different ways. You will notice as I go through these, some are more professional, some are very casual, and some sound beautiful, sound very romantic and nice to listen to, but are probably only used in more formal situations. I am captivated by the beauty of the sunset. I am captivated by the melody of the song. Each note resonates with me and fills me with pure joy. I am captivated by the fascinating storyline of the new novel that I am reading. I am unable to put it down as I read each page. The word captivated shows a higher level of feeling or interest. You cannot look away, you cannot stop watching, you cannot stop reading. I'm captivated by. Think of the word captivated as coming from the word captive, to be held captive, means against your free will. So this is almost like against my own will, I am drawn to something, I'm captivated by it, I want to know more, I want to see more. I can't look away. This holds an irresistible charm for me. This bookstore holds an irresistible charm for me. The smell of the old pages and the cozy reading nooks make it my favorite place to go. The vintage carousel at the fair holds an irresistible charm for me. The bright lights and the laughter from the children brings back beautiful memories of my own childhood. The small beach town holds an irresistible charm for me. The sound of crashing waves, the smell of the salt in the air, and the friendly locals create a sense of relaxation that I can't resist. As you can feel with these examples, if you're using holds an irresistible charm for me, you need to follow it up with why. I mean, technically you don't. You could just say, this holds an irresistible charm for me. Or this has an irresistible charm. But there is a lot of passion behind this sentence. It's more than just saying, I like this. So following it up with why or going into detail about why it holds an irresistible charm makes the most sense here. It would be similar to me saying, I absolutely adore England. You would be saying, why? Why is there so much passion behind what you're saying? Why do you adore England and not just like England? So when you use irresistible charm, know that you're probably going to be asked why, so you can follow up with why. Don't just stop. Give the reason why. Let the listener understand, feel your passion, your excitement about whatever it is you are sharing. I am deeply intrigued by this is a fantastic one to replace I am interested in, because you can pretty much use it with anything. Work related, personal life related, talking about someone else, talking about an organization, a new book, a new movie. I am intrigued by this project I am working on. I am deeply intrigued to know more about your family traditions. I am intrigued by the English language. It's also quite nice to use without any follow-up. without any additional information. So for example, I send you an email saying I'm looking forward to our meeting on Friday. I have some important and exciting updates for you. You could answer, oh wow, I'm deeply intrigued. And that answer alone, without any explanation, without any additional information, suggests, wow, can't wait to hear more. I'm very excited. I want to know more. I'm very interested in what you have to say. This sparks a sense of. This can be used with any adjective that describes a feeling. So excitement or joy or happiness or sadness. This sparks a sense of excitement within me. I can't wait to find out more. I started a new course on the weekend. It definitely sparked a sense of inspiration and motivation within me. I am looking forward to the following seminars next weekend. Working with my new mentor sparks a sense of admiration in me. I admire and respect the way she deals with complicated topics. So instead of saying I feel, or this makes me feel, or I feel like, you can say that something sparks that emotion within you. Finding out that my sister was going to have a baby sparked a huge sense of joy within me, or within the family. When we use I find this appealing, we are talking about something that maybe we have not tried before, or something we would like to try in the future. You wouldn't really hear a native English speaker say, I teach English as a second language and I find it appealing because. It still makes sense, but it's a bit strange, it's a bit over the top. However, if you're talking about new information or a new topic, you could say something along the lines of, I find this appealing because it offers a unique solution to a common problem. The idea of traveling solo may be intimidating to some, but I find this appealing as it allows for complete freedom and self-discovery. The simplicity and elegance of this design really resonates with me. I find this appealing and would love to have it in my home. So these examples, as you can see, are either talking about a topic, solo travel, or something you have not yet acquired, something you don't yet have or have tried. I would love to try Korean food. I think it's appealing because. One day I want to try skydiving. It appeals to me because. Or I find the thought of skydiving appealing because. If you've done it already, you wouldn't really say I find it appealing. Now, similarly to this sparks a sense of, we can say this evokes a sense of. And we use it in the same way as sparks a sense of. But evoke means to start or create. This evokes a sense of nostalgia as I walk through the old neighborhood I grew up in. The haunting melody of the song evokes a sense of longing and melancholy. The breathtaking view from the mountaintop evokes a sense of awe and wonder. So again, we use this the same way we would, this creates a feeling within me, or I feel like this. However, I think you can feel it's a bit more advanced than sparks a sense of. So more casual conversations, you might say this sparks a sense of. But in more creative writing, or when you're trying to create more drama or emphasis, you might say evokes. I am deeply fascinated by the intricacies of human psychology and spend hours reading about various theories and experiments. I am deeply fascinated by outer space and love learning about the mysteries of the universe. I am deeply fascinated by ancient civilizations and enjoy visiting archaeological sites to learn more about our history and culture. Of course, you don't have to use the word deeply. You can just say, I am fascinated by, or change the word out for another intensifier. I am constantly fascinated by. I am intensely fascinated by. I am greatly fascinated by. But again, it just means I like. I really like. I really, really like. There's a lot of emphasis on this one. I'm fascinated by. I want to know more. I am enthusiastic about learning new languages because it opens up opportunities for communication and cultural understanding. I am enthusiastic about gardening because I love being able to nurture plants and see them grow. I am enthusiastic about playing sports. It allows me to stay active, compete, and be part of a team. Again, as you can see, used in the same way as I like or enjoy or am interested in, I am enthusiastic about. I have a keen interest in. This one's quite a nice one for interviews or the workplace. I have a keen interest in astronomy and have been studying the stars and planets for years. My keen interest in history led me to pursue a degree in archaeology and travel to various ancient sites around the world. I have a keen interest in photography and spend a lot of my free time taking beautiful pictures. So in an interview, when they ask, tell us about yourself, this is quite a nice one. I have a keen interest in marketing and communications. I have a keen interest in new technologies and innovations. I am curiously drawn to. Now, this is lovely. This is a really nice one. And of course, you don't have to add curiously in there. You can just say, I am drawn to. Or you can add the intensifier. She was drawn to the bright, colorful painting displayed in the art gallery. I was always drawn to adventure and would often go on spontaneous trips. The young boy was curiously drawn to the sound of laughter and joined in on the fun at the park. So there are 10 different ways for you to show interest or say you like something. Hopefully you can add these to your vocabulary. And of course, you can add intensifiers to any of them. What is an intensifier, I hear you asking? Well, it is a word that creates more drama, adds more emphasis, or more meaning to the sentence. This can either be an adjective or a word demonstrating time, like always, constantly, sometimes, curiously, deeply, greatly. For example, I was drawn to adventure could become I was positively drawn to adventure. I was curiously drawn to adventure. He was captivated by could become. He was continuously captivated by. He was often captivated by. So hopefully you can add some of these to your spoken and written communications, just to add a bit more fluidity, more creativity to your language skills. Of course, as always, English language is about the context of the situation. So if someone asks you what you like to do for fun and your response is, I am curiously drawn to the outdoors and hike whenever I get the chance. This sounds beautiful and interesting and very creative, but it's a bit over the top for the question asked. However, if you are discussing hobbies and what young people like to do versus what you like to do when you were the same age, you could say something such as, when I was 10, I was always drawn to adventure. I spent all my time outside. I was incredibly intrigued by nature and animals. Nowadays, though, children seem to get all of their intrigue and wonder from their phones. It's much more natural to go into detail in a discussion or conversation like this. It is about to absolutely pour down with rain. I can see out of my window. So good thing this video is finished here. As always, give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, if you learned something, and I will see you next time. Bye.